All right, you're good.
Okay, we'll call the meeting to order at 4:01. First thing on the agenda is adoption of the agenda.
I'd like to make a motion to move the agenda as presented.
Any questions on the motion? Call the question, all in favor? So passed. Second, number 3.
It's John online in favor.
Right, sorry about that, John. Oh, and also mention that John Burrows is online. Second is the adoption of the minutes from the February 25th minutes.
February 19th?
Yeah, February 19th. Steve?
Yeah, I'll make the motion that we adopt the minutes of the meeting on February 19th.
Any questions on the motion? None? No, call the question, all in favor? So pass.
In favor.
Okay, next one is 5.1. It's off to you, Josh.
Great. Perfect. Okay, so I'll start off with subdivision application 2025 704. This application, the proposal is a subdivision application to create one residential parcel, approximately 10 acres in size, from a 160-acre parcel in the southwest 1861-7 west of the 5th, from an A2 parcel. So looking at the zoning conformance of this proposal, the property is zoned agriculture 2 district. The proposed parcel conforms to the requirements of subsection 58C as an addition of an agriculture small holdings parcel and meets the density provisions of the quarter section. For the design guidelines and construction standards, every proposed subdivision must provide each lot to be created a direct access to a road or lawful means of access satisfactory to the subdivision authority. We'll go into comments from external agencies. I'll start just briefly with our infrastructure department's comments. No issues of principle on the proposed subdivision. All approaches must be inspected and built to the county standards. Just jumping ahead to private sewage and disposal. So the existing septic system on the parcel will need to be inspected per Part 2, Section 4, subsection 4C of matters related to development regulations. Water availability in accordance with the matters related to subdivision development regulations 842/2022, the Woodlands County Design and Construction Standards, Section 23, subsection 3A of the Alberta Environment Water Act as well. Water availability study is not required as the density is not over 5 parcels per quarter section. Joining landowners' comments, Section 653, subsection 4 of the MJ requires us to refer to adjacent landowners. No inquiries or letters of concern have been received from the adjacent landowners. And then from external agencies, no objections was received from Alberta Energy Regulator, Alberta Environment and Parks, Alberta Forest Fire Protection Division, Alberta Health Services, AltaGas Utilities Incorporated, ACO Gas, ACO Pipelines, Fortis Alberta, Mayerthorpe and District Rural Electrification, Northern Gateway Regional School District, Peterson Land Consulting Ltd, TRL Gas Co-op and TELUS. Alberta Environments and Parks provided the following comment: forestry and parks and tourism, land section has no concerns with this application. Please note that there is a wetland indicated on the northern portion of the proposed property that will need to be addressed if further clearing or development is to occur in the future. So that being said, administration is recommending approval with the following conditions under the recommendation. Would you like me to read those conditions?
No, good.
Okay.
I'm good, thank you.
I'm prepared to go ahead and make the motion that we accept subdivision application 2025 sub 04 with conditions as presented.
Any questions on the motion? People landowner like to add anything?
I don't believe the landowner is in attendance for
Oh,
that,
okay.
for this application. Yep.
Different people.
Okay, then I'll call the question, all in favor? John?
In favor?
Okay, next one is 5.2.
Okay. Bear with me here as I flip through my pages to make sure I'm on the right one. Perfect. Thank you, Frank. Okay, so this is for subdivision application number 2025 sub 05. The applicant is in attendance for this one. So this proposed subdivision is to create one rural residential parcel of approximately 12 acres from a existing 155.73 acre parcel on the quarter section identified as Southeast 662-6 west of the 5th. It's districted A1. In terms of the land use bylaw provisions, the property is zoned A1. The proposed parcel conforms to the requirements of subsection 5B as an addition of a residential parcel and meets the density provisions of the quarter section. In terms of matters related to subdivision development regulations, every proposed subdivision must provide to each lot a direct access to a road or lawful means of access, so an approach would be required. Infrastructure comments that we received on this application regarding the proposed subdivision, in principle, no issues with the proposed. Onto our design guidelines for septic systems. There is an existing septic system on the parcel, and this will require a septic inspection, by a provincially accredited agency. The proposed parcel is over 10 acres, and soil classification tests will not be required. And as per section 84 of the matters related to subdivision regulations, water table testing will not be required due to parcel size. And it's no greater than 5 parcels per quarter. So no letters of concerns have been received to date from adjacent landowners that at the time of writing this RFD. No objections from referral agencies, and it was referred out to the following agencies: Alberta Energy Regulator, Alberta Environment and Parks, Alberta Forest and Fire Protection Division, Alberta Health Services, AltaGas Ltd., AltaGas Utilities Incorporated, ACO Gas, ACO Pipelines, Fortis Alberta, Merithorpe and District Rural Electrification Company, Northern Gateway Regional School District, Peterson Land Consulting Ltd., TRL Gas Co., and TELUS. Alberta Environment and Parks provided the following comment: Forestry and Parks and Tourism land section has no concerns with the application. And this subdivision has been listed with the following conditions. The recommendation from administration is approval with the listed conditions. Would you like me to read those conditions?
No, thank you. I'm prepared to make a motion that we approve application 2025 sub 05 to create a residential parcel from the larger parcel with the aforementioned conditions.
Would the applicants like to comment?
No, we're good with that.
Any questions on the motion? No? I'll call the question, all in favor? John?
In favor?
So passed. Next is 6.1, information items. Do we need those to be read or what that is?
Go ahead, Peter.
Well, I'll make a motion to accept the information items as information.
Okay. Well, congratulations, you have your subdivision.
Thank you.
Josh will, and his people will be in touch with you.
All right, appreciate your time.
Just a comment, like a lot of times people, we stream these things And they don't understand that we've had an opportunity to work with administration and look through these long before we sit down at this table. So anything that Josh needs is always at his fingertips. And I think the question that Bruce and I always ask is, you know, this is something that we think that our staff is competent enough to do, and we just wonder, you know, what influence we have as a board. And Josh has always told us, well, if there's anything there that needs to, that we really need to talk about, then it's up to us to make the decision. So just kudos to Josh. He really does a good job.
Yeah, you appreciate it.
So thanks for being patient with us.
Okay, not a problem.
Okay, that only leaves one.
Motion to adjourn.
I was
You
gonna
didn't get a
say,
motion
we have
on
a
the
motion
last-
on the floor for accepting information. I
Yeah.
think we didn't vote.
Sorry.
Any questions on that motion?
No.
All in
Good call,
favor?
Brenda.
Use the left lanes to take the ramp to Edmonds.
In favor.
Okay, thanks, John.
Motion to adjourn.
All question, all in favor?
In favor.
We always,
This is like being the Alberta contingent in the federal election.
we always have this seance when there's somebody on the screen.
Is there another meeting date?
Thank you for your
Yeah,
participation, John.
yeah. Are you,
Oh, you're welcome.
are you gonna join the seance in the next meeting?
Yes, I am.
Oh, okay, we want you there in spirit.
Oh, okay. Okay, thank you. Yeah, no, I'll be there. It's gonna start at